Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of what to expect when it comes to closing day on Marielle's Realistic Real Estate Advice. I want to go over a few of the things that you should expect when it comes to closing day and what you should prepare for. So let's start with a couple days prior, your realtor should be setting up a final walkthrough. And what that is that it's a private showing that you go to the property that you're about to purchase and make sure that everything is the same as if you walked through it the very first time, or that if there were any changes or negotiations that the seller needed to make prior to closing, such as there was repairs that you guys negotiated on and they said that they'd get a licensed professional to come in and fix for you, make sure that anything that was negotiated has been taken care of prior to closing, because if not, that's something that needs to be addressed from the buyer's agent to the listing agent. The next thing I want to talk about is home insurance. So in order to complete the purchase of your home, you need to provide proof of insurance to your lender by closing day. Now the next thing is utility setup. So many folks forget about this, but it is the best thing that a realtor can remind you of is that you need to set up your utilities before closing day. So before you get to that closing table, make sure that you have got your electricity, your water, your trash, your heating, your everything set up so when you move in, everything's already up and running. Sometimes folks forget about that and they come to a home without electricity or plumbing not working and you have no way to get into a house. So make sure that you look at your seller's disclosure if one was provided to you. At the very, very back of that, they should have a list of all the utilities that the home currently uses and the provider for those utilities. So when you go to set that up, that list is a starting point of who to call because they're already servicing that house. Something that you will need on closing day itself, as soon as you walk into those doors of the title company, is a current invalid driver's license. You need that or a passport. You need to verify that you are the person that is going to be signing all these documents and verifying your identity. Last but not least, we need to talk about the money that you're going to be bringing at closing. So prior to closing day, your title company should be providing you information and instructions on how to provide your either cashier's check or your wire transfer, so everything will be funded on closing day. Now this typically comes in the form of an email, but depending on the amount that you're going to be bringing to closing, some title companies over a certain amount don't give you the opportunity other than to wire your money. So that is going to be wired to the escrow account. So when they give you that email, you should make an appointment with your bank to set that up. And it's going to be a sit-down process. You give them the number, the escrow account that you're going to be wiring your money to, and make sure that you call your title company. Don't email. Call them personally and verify the numbers that you're going to be wiring that money to. Some nightmares that all real estate agents have heard is that there's a lot of fraudulent emails out there from title companies, but it's really someone that is giving you a false or fraudulent account to wire money. And as soon as that money is wired, most of the time you don't see that money again. So if you are wiring money for closing day, I highly suggest that you call your title company, verify that account, and set that up by morning. So when you're done with all the documents and they are processed and looked over on the buying and selling side, those wires are going to be funded into the escrow account. And at that point, you're going to be closed and you're going to be funded. And that is when you get the new keys to your home. All I wanted to talk about with you guys today is just a few of the things that you should have prepared and set up So you are ready to rock and roll by closing day. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them below. I love hearing from you guys. If there's another topic that you'd like me to discuss, please contact me so I can add to the list. My information's on my profile. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.